mongoose, how many colors? How many colors were there in the little mongoose body? 2 colors. What are the 2 colors?
Gold and
Brown.
Brown and gold. Half brown and half gold. And the little mongoose was waiting for a sacrifice. She was searching and wandering to all the places to find if anybody does a sacrifice. Okay, and she wanted to go and find out. Do you know how she got the body, the brown, half brown and half a golden? Is a story we are going to see today. The children who have joined, who have not joined last week, I'll just tell the story, last week's story in 2 minutes, okay? So we can all recall. There was a little mongoose and the little mongoose had half brown and half golden body. It had 2 colors in her body. And she was wandering everywhere to find out, okay, if there is a person who can sacrifice. Sacrifice means, what is a sacrifice? Srihari, can you remember? Or
giving
shall I tell
something. Giving something.
Yeah, you have to give something from yourself. You should not take anything from outside and give. Whatever it means, taking something away from yourself. Like I gave you example of, if you have a pencil, if you want a pencil and your sister or your brother asks, okay, you can give that pencil. That is sacrificing. Or your friend in the exam, she forgot to bring a pencil and you have 2 pencils, or you had one and you wanted to give it. You say, you keep it for yourself. I don't need it. I have one more. Like that, you give your thing away without taking it back. That is sacrifice. So this mongoose also got the color that is half brown and half golden, okay, by the sacrifice of a person. So that is the story. So the old man was asking the mongoose, can you tell me, how did you get half brown and half golden? Now the story starts. The name of the story is The Guest. It is the continuation of last week's story. The mongoose is saying, I was living in a small village, very far away. And in that village, there lived a Brahmin. And his name was Haridas. And Haridas, pardon?
What's a blank? What's a blank?
What is that?
Isn't there a word like blabbing?
I can't get Ibian. Can you come closer and ask me what is your doubt?
What is blabbing?
Blabbing. What is blabbing? Srihari? Blabbing. I didn't tell blabbing. You just write the word and then in your message chat box you write it.
You told us that.
What was that word?
I'm not sure, like, for describing.
Okay, I'll come back to you. You ask, it's not clear to me. What you're asking is not clear. Okay, you ask me again after I finish the story. So the story begins. The name of the story is The Guest. The mongooses started telling a story. How we got half brown and half golden. I was living in a small village, very far away. And in that village, there lived a Brahmin. Oh, you are asking who is a Brahmin? Brahmin is a Pandit. Okay. And his name was Haridas. And Haridas, he lived with his wife, he lived with his son, and the son had a wife also. So, totally, how many of them are there in the family? Haridas, his wife, his son, and the son's wife. So, 4 were there in the family. And you know, Haridas, he had some holy books. And he used to read books, those books. And he used to tell the stories about these great men and women who lived long, long ago. Okay, he used to read these stories. And what he will do is, he used to visit the village and he will tell all these stories to those village people. And this Brahmin, Haridas, is very poor. He doesn't have so much money and all. So, what he will do is, he will tell stories to the village people, and those village people in return will give him some small gifts. Sometimes they will give some food or some rice or some flour or sometimes some fruits or sometimes some vegetables. Okay, he used to tell these stories to those village people, and so that those village people will be kind and they can be helpful to others also. So, whatever the village people gave him in return, like the rice or the flour, he will bring it home and he will carefully divide into 4 parts. How many parts? Always he will divide into 4 parts. Why?
For his family.
Because there were only 4 people in the family. So Haridas, that day also, he brought the flour and he told his wife to make chapati and then they ate. This is how Haridas and family, they were able to live. Okay. So the days passed. After few months, there was a drought. What is a drought?
Like when there's like no water.
No water. So no water means no rains. So if there are no rains, no water for the fields. So nothing will grow. No rice, no paddy. Okay, no crops at all. So if you don't get rice or paddy, what will you eat? You will not get any food. So you have to starve. So it became so, the wells have dried up, even the lakes have dried up. The people have started, they're becoming, what to do, they don't know. They said half the people, they started to migrate, that is to move from their village to some other place in search of food. They can't live, no. Only few villagers, they were living with whatever they have. They've been little strong men and all, they didn't move. But all the old women, old men and all, they started going out of the village to live in some other parts. So what to do? There is Haridas family also. He also did not get any food. If you don't eat food, what will happen to your body?
He'll become thin and weak.
Become very weak. You become very weak. You can't do anything. You don't get energy. So you have to just lie down and sleep and sleep. How long? Then you become weaker and weaker. Okay. So Haridas and his family, they grew weaker and weaker. it seemed that, Anita, please put the mute, put the audio in mute. So he became very weak. Say, at some time, no, it seems that they are going to die. Oh, then what happened? One day, some travelers, that is, the people are migrating, no, village to village, they keep on moving. So wherever they get food or water, they will stay and then they'll keep moving. So these travelers, they are the travelers, people, they move. So they found the people, okay, that the people here in this village are starving. So what they gave is one big bag full of rice and flour. They gave it to these people. Okay, they were nice people. So I said, okay, you also take this and then you distribute and you eat. So those villagers, no, they know Haridas is also there. They did not eat, only they didn't keep it for themselves. They remembered Haridas also, and they went to his house and they gave him little flour. Mavu, okay? That wheat flour they gave. Now Haridas said, okay, today we have got something. So he brought that wheat flour and then he gave it to his wife and said, here is some flour, okay? We can make something and then we can all have something to eat. But his wife looked at the flour. Is there so much? Only little was there. Oh, it's not enough for our 4 people. But what to do? I will make chapatis for 3 of you. So Haridas said, no, 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 no. That's not fair. We are all starving. Okay, we have not eaten anything for so many days. So whatever it is, you have to make how many? 4 only. Okay? Or you make little smaller size chapatis. You don't have to make big chapati, okay? Make small size of equal size chapatis you make. So after some time, the chapati is ready. The Haridas wife said, come. Let us eat them quickly because we are all hungry. Because so many days they have not eaten. So the wife, she made 4 chapatis. She gave it to Haridas, that is her husband. She gave 1 chapati to his son, the other chapati to the son's wife, and she kept 1 for her. Okay? They were about to eat. Then, can you just guess what happens?
We they never eat.
There was a knock. Knock on the door. Hey, who's this? Who can be at this time? Okay, so Haridas, he just left his chapati and he went to open the door. And there stood a man, very poor man, with torn clothes. He looks very weak and he was starving also. So Haridas don't know what to do. But he said, what can I do for you, sir? Asked Haridas. So that man, he said, I am on the way to Varanasi. I asked some children in your village to show me the house of a good man. And you know, they showed your house. So I came here. I am tired. I am hungry. May I rest here for some time? Huh? So Haridas also, he looked carefully at this man's face. Yes, What he is saying is true only. He looked tired and weak. He needed food. So he called the man, "Come in, sir, come in. You are our guest. To serve a guest is to serve God. So you are welcome. Come inside." And he took that guest to a small room there and he gave a small place to sit. Please sit comfortably. So Haridas, he went and he told, "We ourselves haven't much to eat. Okay, but today we are lucky. We happen to have some chapatis. So here is a chapati for you." What he did is he picked up his own chapati and he gave it to the guest. Haridas' wife, son, and his wife, they were all holding their chapatis. They watched the guest eating. He just gulped it in his mouth because he was also very hungry. He just put it in his mouth and he said, "Ah, it was so good." But sir, one small chapati makes a hungry man feel more hungry. So I am so hungry and my stomach is burning. I think I am going to die. And he put his hands on his stomach and groaned. "Oh, I'm hungry, hungry." He started groaning. So seeing this, Haridas' wife looked at her husband. "Come on, give this to him." And whatever she had in her plate, her chapati also, she told, give it to him." Haridas said, "No, no, wife, this is for you. You must eat it." But the wife said, "No, no, no, no. Here we have a very poor man, okay, who is feeling very hungry. It's our duty, okay, as a women in the family to feed them. And you have already given your own chapati. So now it is my duty to give him my chapati. So you have nothing to give. So let me give mine." So Haridas' wife gave her chapati to that guest. So the guest took the chapati and again he quickly ate it off. Now how many chapatis he ate? 2 gone already. "Do you feel better now?" asked Haridas' wife. So the guest said, "No, no, no, no. I don't feel better." He started crying. "I feel worse. Oh, I am so hungry." Again, he put his hands on his stomach and started groaning. "I'm hungry, hungry. I'm burning with hunger," he started telling. Now what happened? It is the son. The son gave his chapati. "It is my duty to help my father do his duty to a guest. So eat this, my friend. Eat this. You are my guest." The guest took the chapati and quickly ate it up. So the son's wife asked, "Do you feel better?" "Not much. I'm still very hungry." So already how many chapatis gone? 3 gone. So only 1 is left. So the son's wife said, "Okay, you take my chapati also." Okay. And she gave her chapati also. After eating, the guest felt satisfied. "Oh, now I am all right. Okay. Now I think I am better now. I will continue my journey." The guest stood up. "May God bless you all," he said. And he continued his journey. Now what happened to the Haridas? Haridas also said farewell to the guests. That night, did they eat anything? Did they get food? Did they eat the chapati? Was there any chapati left? Already they are weaker and they become weaker, and they were about to, they seemed to die. That night, what happened? Haridas, his wife, his son, and the son's wife, they all died for lack of food. Why did they die? Because they did not have food. So the whole four of them, they died that night. So this is the story the little mongoose was telling that old man. Okay, which place do you remember in the last story? That was a place, Kurukshetra, where the Pandavas were giving, no, all the gifts, all the jewel, cash, so much they gave, no. And the little mongoose said, no, no, this is not sacrifice. Sacrifice means something we have to give ourselves. So the story the old man was hearing the mongoose story and said, what happened next? Okay, what happened after that? So you go on. That's not the end of the story. You haven't told me yet how you became half brown and half golden. You didn't tell me. Okay, now tell me. Because the old man was very curious to know how the mongoose became half brown and half golden. So, yes, I will tell you. Those four people, they made a great sacrifice, didn't they? Yes? Yes. To help a poor man, they gave up their food and they gave up their lives also. They died, no? That is sacrifice. I was there hiding in Harita's house, watching all this. I was very happy to see what a sacrifice it was. I was feeling happy. In that excitement, what I did was, I started rolling. Okay? In that excitement, when I rolled on the floor, you know, a little of that wheat flour was on the floor, okay, and that is from the chapati. There was little flour left on the floor of the house, so that had fallen on the floor. So I rolled myself on that wheat flour. There was so little, so that the only one half of my body picked up that flour, and at once that half became golden color. What? Yes. Since then, my body has got half golden, the other half is half brown. So now I am traveling to all the places to find out a place where I can find a sacrifice in that place. But nowhere till now, I am just wandering. I have never found one. Okay, that is how my body is. One half is brown, the other half is golden. The little mongoose told the story to the old man. Okay, so sacrifice means what? We learn from this story is you give up something from yourself, not taking your other things, your toys. Your toys means your mom would have got it. Okay, whatever you have, you have to give it in. It's not sharing. You have to give it from you. Okay, and you should never take it back from them. That is sacrifice. Okay, so giving something, okay, makes a person sacrifice. Okay, that ends the story of this mongoose, how he got half brown and half golden, and the story ends like that. When you all grow big, what sacrifice? Will you do sacrifice? Or now also, if
Your video froze.
yes. Anusha, can you tell me what is a small sacrifice you can do now, if you
Now?
have anything? Can you think of any small sacrifice you can do? You know the meaning, no? Sacrifice
Yeah,
means?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Karina, I remember Karina now. Hey, after some time, Navya has come. How are you, Navya? Yes, Vian, would you like to do some sacrifice to your sister? He says, no. Wow. He will not give up. Okay.
I have an older brother.
Okay. If he comes and asks, Navya, Navya, can you give me the best toy which I will not return back? Navya, will you give it? Oh, that's so nice.
Chess. I don't
Oh.
really like playing chess.
Oh, good, good, good. So, she will, oh, because you don't like, you are giving. That's not sacrifice.
I
Then
also
we
like
can
playing
all,
chess.
that is not sacrifice. You have to give something you like, but you want to part with it. You have to give it. Whatever I don't like, I can give it off to my sister or to my brother. It's not sacrifice. Whichever you like. Yes, Srihari.
Yeah, chess. Huh? My brother?
Okay. Yes, Srihari.
I will give some of my Pokemon cards.
Okay. You like Pokemon cards? Oh. Does your sister also like that? Does
Like,
she keep asking you?
sometimes.
Ah.
Chess,
Mm.
chess. No, my
Okay.
no playing cards. I give you playing.
Playing it.
I don't
Okay.
need
You'll
my
give.
sister anything because she has everything.
See for example, both your parents know, that is your mom and dad, takes you out to a
Okay.
shop,
Okay.
and then I'll give you the situation. Now you tell me what to do. So you're going there, and mommy says, okay, only choice is one toy or one book, story book. You can take. We'll take one toy. One
Okay.
toy you can choose from that shelf.
Okay.
So now you have your brother and yours or your sister. So two of you are going to the shop with your parents. And mummy says, okay, come after 5-10 minutes, you search for the toy, whatever you like, you go and get it for yourself. So now this Sri Hari and Sri Vidya, both of them, they go to the shop, and what they do is they pick up the same toy.
There'll always be two things of it.
No, mummy said, okay, there'll be two things, but only either your choice, you can have one. So the Srikari can have it, but Sri Vidya will not get it. No. So both of them, they are fighting for that one toy. So now, what will Srihari do or what will Sri Vidya do? Sri Vidya, you tell me. Sri Vidya, what will you tell me? You tell me. What will you do? You will still fight with your brother Sri Hari for that toy? Or you will say, Chalo. What will you say, Sri Vidya? Cholle. என்ன பண்ணுவ சொல்லு சொல்லு இந்த டாய் நீ எடுத்துக்குவியா இல்ல அண்ணாக்கு கொடுப்பியா? Why she is not talking? Srividya, please talk. Srividya is not telling. What will Sri Hari do?
Sacrifice. Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. So we'll all give a clap for Sri Hari because he said he will sacrifice that toy and give it to his sister. What about Anusha? What will you do? The same situation.
I'll give it to her.
Oh, she will also give it. Good, Anisha. She is also sacrificing. What about our Vian? Where is he? Vian, will you give that toy or you will keep it for yourself? You will keep it for yourself? Yes. That's also good. Vian doesn't want to lose his toy. He wants that toy. Okay. Okay. What about Karina? I'll ask you, Navya. You will also give it. Navya, what will you do?
I'll give it to my brother because I have too many toys.
Oh, so nice of. Okay. So, after seeing the Sri Hari's mother and Navya's mother, Anusha's mother, and Sri Karina's mother, the parents were very happy. Wow! Sri Hari has sacrificed his toy. Anusha has given her toy to the sister. Navya has given to the brother. Even now Karina has given. Even so, they were so happy. Ilaki, this Yarini also, will you share it to your sister? Will you give it? Will you give the toy to your sister? Oh, she will also she also sacrificed. So by seeing all this, the parents were so happy, and they got the same toy and gave it to Sri Hari, Anusha, Navya, Karina, and also to Yarini, and to also Riyan's mother said, Riyan, my mother talked to Riyan and she explained everything, and she also got a toy for his sister. Okay, so by sacrificing Riyan, we may get, okay, not even one, your parents will get 2 more things also for you. Yes, no? So it's not by keeping ourselves. Certain things, no? We can share it, or if time comes, if you want to sacrifice, you have to give it to them. Okay, that is the today's story teaches us about.
Can I see results?
Yeah, we can see. Look at
That's
this is the book. This is the book I took today's and last week's story. The story, yes, Stories for Children by Swami Vivekananda. Okay. Yes. Now, who has got riddles?
Yeah, I got 10.
Got 10?
I got
Okay.
71.
Yo, 71. And all of you say 1, 1, 1. Okay, choice for everyone.
Srividya has 100.
Oh, why you are talking about Srividya? About you, tell about yourself. How many have you have? Not
Maybe
now.
can I say at least 5?
2, 2. Okay, 2, 2. You can start with 2, 2. Okay, start.
Fine.
Ready? Time is getting over fast. Okay, start. Rian. Tell me only two riddles first. Ready?
What
You can
question
unmute,
never?
and then 1 minute. All of you unmute, then you can answer.
Okay. What can you break even if you never pick it up or touch it?
Egg.
Egg.
No.
Yourself.
What the
No.
What you can break, which you can never touch it or
promise? A promise.
Promise.
Yep.
promise. Correct. Very good, Anisha. Next one, fast, Mian.
Okay. This one is a long question one.
Don't ask long question and all. Ask small question because all we know only small riddles. Mm.
Wait. Okay.
Mm.
What is always in front of you but can't be
Your
seen?
future.
Shadow.
Future.
Yep.
Shadow.
Age. The future. Yeah.
Future.
Future. Okay. Now, Sri Hari, come on. Now it's your turn.
Tell a number from 1 to 71.
Tell a number. Who is going to tell? Anusha. Okay, tell.
Should I tell it to you? Or like?
To tell it
Okay,
out
9.
only.
9.
9, she told.
What goes down but never comes up?